Are you ready to have the most productive day ever and possibly finish work and go to Target by yourself before the kids get home? I'm going to share with you my 5 productivity habits that I live by to get my to-do list done every day. Hi, my name is Trena. I'm a YouTube strategist, and on this channel, I help you do YouTube better. I have a growing business. I have multiple YouTube channels that I manage and multiple channels of my own, and so I need to be productive on a day-to-day basis to manage it all. So let me break down the 5 habits that I do every single day to keep me on the right track so I'm not struggling with working late at night, burnt out, and overwhelmed. So the first thing that I do is not necessarily a daily habit, but it's something I do every single Sunday. When the kids are napping on Sunday, I sit down and start writing everything down that I need to get done that particular week. It's basically a brain dump. This not only gets everything down on paper, but also clears my mind. It allows me to eliminate that stress and anxiety of thinking I'm forgetting something and get it all down on paper. I will also take a look at my Google Calendar, which I live by, and if you want to see how I live by it, I'll link a card up above to it. But I live by my Google Calendar, so I will pull it up and see if there's anything already on the calendar for that week. So client calls, coaching calls, appointments, and I'll write that down as well. From there, you know me, I love to start batching tasks. So I'll take my brain dump of tasks to do and start putting similar items together. So maybe on Tuesday afternoon, I'm editing, but on Monday morning, I'm filming. And on Wednesday morning, I have client calls. I start grouping these all together in each day that it makes sense. The more my brain is focused on that particular task, the more I'm able to get done. So like if I'm bouncing from client calls to editing, to creating a YouTube strategy, to another client call, to shooting videos, my brain is all over the place. Every time you bounce from task to task, you're gonna lose IQ points and focus. So that's why it's really important to stay in one particular zone for a certain amount of time, then move on to the next batch of tasks that are all similar. Also on Sundays, I'll sit down and I'll plan out all my meals and all my exercises for the week. Again, that just allows me to stay focused on my work when I'm working and not worrying about what am I going to eat? What am I going to make for the kids? When am I going to exercise? I plan that all out on Sunday as well. The next daily habit that I do, which I've been working really hard on this year, is morning exercise. Last year, I had dealt with postpartum after having my second child, and it was really a goal for me to focus on getting more active and spending more time working on myself. And if it means getting up at 5 a.m. to just do 30 minutes of exercise, that's what I gotta do. But I want you to understand you need to pick out an exercise that works for you in the morning. I know personally, if my alarm goes off at 5 a.m. and I know I have to go for a run, it's just not happening. But if I know I'm doing like a toning workout or a yoga workout, I'm much more likely to get up and do that 30 minutes. Also, you're more likely to exercise if you already know what you're going to do in the morning. So I like to use the Tone It Up app, which they have a lot of exercises and routines there. Blogilates here on YouTube has a lot of free exercises as well. So what I do is I just go find the one that I want to do, copy and paste it into my Google Calendar. So all I need to do is pull it up at 5 a.m. when you're still groggy and you're like, why the heck am I up before the birds are even up, and start working out. So once my workout is done, something that I've been doing every single morning as well is spending time meditating. Now, I wasn't a whole meditative person or really thought to try it. But again, as dealing with postpartum last year and overcoming anxiety, I was like, why not? Let's just try it out. So I've been using an app called Headspace, and I went through their entire foundation course. It was like 10 days of like 5-minute meditation, and it does really help you focus on your mind. I feel that it has helped me get focused, and it just gives you time for yourself. If you're busy running a business, a YouTube channel, or you have a family, sometimes you just need to take that dedicated time to just focus on yourself and breathe and do a quick 5-minute meditation. I find when I do it, I'm definitely more focused throughout the day. I find I'm actually able to go to sleep better at night as well. And so if you want to try it, check out Headspace. That's the one that I've been trying. The next habit that I've been working on as well, you'll see as I came into this new year, there was a lot of habits that I wanted to work on to really start incorporating a more productive morning. And that has been journaling. For now, I've been trying, it's an Emily Lay guided journal. I've also looked into morning pages as well, but it allows me, after I meditate, to just sit down and write. If you're anything like me, I have constant things going on in my head, whether it's ideas, things I need to do, things I need to look up, but it allows me to just kind of get it all out on paper so that it is not cramming my ability to think and focus on the work that I need to do. Now, these three habits kind of go in conjunction with each other, the exercise, the meditation, and the morning pages. And it's been kind of my morning routine before kids get up. So depending on the day, kids are either going to the babysitters or they're here till my mom gets here. So the next daily habit that I do to stay productive is write down my to-do list. So on Sundays, I have everything already mapped out, but for me to get focused and kind of set my mind into getting to work, I'll sit down, grab my simplified planner, and in the to-do, I'll write down my to-do list for the day. It lets me see, okay, what priority-wise needs to go first, second, third, fourth. Usually I'll put ones towards the bottom where if I don't get done today, it'll be all right and I can easily move it to the next day. But taking the time to sit down and write my to-do list for the day just helps me get focused and kind of trains my brain into thinking, okay, we're getting into work mode here. Let's start focusing. Let's put aside thinking the mum brain stuff and let's focus on work. All right, this daily habit may blow your mind, but I work in silence. Many of my fellow business owners think I'm crazy. They either have some type of music on or a podcast or Netflix in the background, but I cannot have that. For me, I find that I am most productive. I am able to do my best work when it is silent. So the days that there aren't kids here, it's literally silent from 6:15 till 5 o'clock when they get home. And that's when I'm able to get the most work done. When you have Netflix on or you have music on, it tends to distract you. I know you may not think it, but you may be looking over at Netflix during your Law and Order binge, and your brain is shifting from working to watching Netflix, and you're losing that IQ point. You're losing that focus. So one thing to try is maybe the Pomodoro technique, where you dedicate like 45 minutes to a highly focused task that you need to do, then take a 15-minute break. Don't think like you have to be in silence all day. I do like to get up occasionally and have a dance party. So maybe you focus 45 minutes on one particular project, you keep everything quiet, and then you have a 5-minute break. You get up, you do a dance party, maybe you walk outside, get some fresh air, maybe you go get a snack. But I'm gonna tell you, if you can focus with nothing in the background, I'm going to probably guarantee you're going to get more work done. Now, once all of my work is done for the day and it's time to shut off, I make it a habit of mine to shut down at 4 o'clock every single day. As we moved into this new year, I knew I wanted to set boundaries on when I was working. So I have my morning hours tend to shift depending on if I'm taking my daughter to preschool or they're not home. But every single afternoon, my shutdown time is 4 o'clock. I don't want it to, bleed into my evening hours with my children, getting dinner ready. And so one thing that I do every night when I shut down, I close my computer, I turn off notifications on my phone, and I clean my desk. I find that when I come back to work in the morning and my desk is clean, I'm just happier instead of walking into a cluttered room. And trust me, this office can become a mess during the day. I will bring my breakfast up here, leave that bowl sit here all day. I will bring my snacks, bring my water, and there tends to be quite a bit of dirty dishes in this room by the end of the day. I also maybe have grabbed different notebooks, so there's different notebooks laying out, and maybe I grabbed a highlighter, and maybe there's Post-its here. So the best habit for you to have to stay productive for the next day is to clean up your office space before you walk out of the door. Or maybe you're working at your kitchen table. Maybe it's just easy for you to put everything all together and sit it in a corner because you need it to be out of sight, out of mind. If you want to learn how to plan your entire week to have your most productive week ever, make sure you click the video that's on your screen right now where I walk you through exactly how I plan my entire week to get everything done that I need to do. I'll see you over on that video. Bye.